What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm on the run, getting things done. It's a weird day here in the Motor City. We got flurries. What in the hell? It wasn't just snowing when I came out here. I swear it wasn't. And now we got flurries. Whatever, though. You know, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't stop anything. But let's get into the topic at hand, and that is President Trump reneging on Biden's pardons. You know, we know that Biden, on his way out the door, he did a flurry of pardons. He had some for the J6 Unselect Committee. He had some for a bunch of other people, like, let me park over here, like Dr. Fauci and a few others. You know, his son and a few other people in his family. And well, Trump is saying that those are void. That they are void. They were signed with an autopen. Biden didn't sign them or even knew about them. That's a wild development that I did not see coming. What is an autopen? Well, it's basically a robot pen that signs documents. It's not new. It's been around. But the point that he's making is not as much of the fact that an auto pen did it as much as it is that Biden had no knowledge of the auto pen signing them. He's saying that Biden was not in the mental capacity to, operate as a president, and he does not believe that Biden had any idea that those pardons were even being signed by the auto pen. I don't know if he has a way to prove that or not, but that would be crazy if he could. It's certainly plausible. He had a lot of dirty people in his cabinet, but I think every presidency does. They have some people that they get stuff done. You give them a task, an unsavory task, and they'll get it done. They don't ask questions. They are beyond a moral compass. They just get stuff done. And when you're on your way out, if you need to pardon those same folks, you go ahead and do it. I believe in most cases, though, you don't need to do that because the stuff that they did remains hidden. But in this case, not so much, because when you have a guy pardoning his family, specifically his son, that we know his son was on some BS, that's going to raise a lot of eyebrows, unless you're on the left, because, they were claiming that before, remember when Trump was in office, they were talking about, Trump, he better not pardon himself. And who doesn't need a pardon? Hunter Biden. And then you skip forward to now, Hunter Biden gets pardoned, and they're like, get effed, MAGA. You guys were talking about he was clean and that everything about him was being made up. That's why he didn't need a pardon. Now you skip forward to now, and we know that's not the case. He's a criminal, just like many others, and you're celebrating him getting pardoned. That is so wild to me, man. Because when Trump was facing his legal stuff, which was paying side chick money out, I mean, I'm not saying that was right. I'm just saying that I really don't care that much about stuff like that versus a guy that's always in bed with minors, and don't say that's not true and I'm exaggerating, because he provided the evidence of this. There are several pictures that you can do a quick Google search and find right now of that man in bed with minors, and text message conversations of him ordering some. So for the leftists that like to defend this druggie and all his bad behavior, save it. I'm not trying to hear that stuff, and I'm not going to argue with y'all in the comments about it either, because many of y'all want to take and argue in the comments about nonsensical things. I'm not arguing with y'all. When I know what I'm talking about, I know what I'm talking about. It's one thing to go back and forth when I'm wrong, but when I know what I'm talking about, I'm not arguing with you leftist folks in the comments. Give me a break. No way. You just gonna have to be mad at what I'm saying, period. But that's basically the gist of it. Trump, I mean, he dead serious about this. He says that he don't believe Biden even knew about them. He didn't sign them. They were done by an autopen. They're void. I'm not sure if he can actually do that or not, but his intention is sure to try. I'm gonna leave it there though, y'all. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna read them comments. The ones from people, because see, you just being left isn't just for me to like ignore you. It's the left lunatic. So just because you're a Democrat, I'm not going to immediately dismiss what you're saying. We can have an intelligent back and forth and exchange ideas. I'm all for that. It's the leftist lunatics that I'm sorry, no, cry more. I'm not even going to be bothered with y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna read them comments, y'all. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Peace.